GALP.
Looks like everyone's going on holiday. I should treat myself. Maybe go to Japan or Italy. Let me call my travel agent. Hi, I'm looking for a 2-week trip to Osaka, Japan in September. Whatever's cheapest. $20,000. I guess I'm staying at home. It'll be alright, I can buy some ramen noodles and watch some anime. Don't be like our boy Gaza. Narrator man? I've got a name. It's Dave. Did you really need to interrupt me during my tagline? Don't be like our boy Gaza. Forget about rude travel agents and weird inconvenient connecting flights. Make the entire planning and booking experience easy, simple, and enjoyable from start to finish with Skyscanner. Skyscanner price checks with 1,200 travel companies so you don't have to. Sign up for price alerts and they'll tell you as soon as fares change on a flight you like. Then you can decide whether to book or not. Be sure to use Skyscanner next time you're thinking of going on holidays. Links are in the description.
この番組はグランドスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hey guys, and welcome to GALP. It's me, Bish, and I have Jacob with me today, the return of Jacob.
Hi, everyone.
Jacob, how are you?
I am doing swell. I am doing peachy. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. You know what? You haven't been on the podcast for a while, and I'm so excited
it's
to
been
have you on.
I think it's been like a week or something.
Yeah, it's been like that.
Know.
It's been a long time. Been a long day without
maybe like
you,
2
my
weeks.
friend. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
You're so right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right. Which is how it is. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about Dynasty Warriors. Sorry, Jacob. I'm going to pronounce it Dynasty Warriors because people get annoyed when I call it Dynasty Warriors. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know how y'all spell that, pronounce that, and I feel a certain way about that.
I do as well. I don't like pronouncing it like this. I prefer the American way.
Then why don't you?
Because every time I went into a store once and I was like, do you guys have Dynasty Warriors? And the guy thought I was an absolute idiot because he didn't understand me. And he was like, no, we don't sell any games about dinosaurs. And I'm like, what? What's it got to do with dinosaurs? And then I had to say it in the British way. And then he understood it. And I was like, you idiot. Like, what?
You flaming idiot.
You flaming idiots. Take this. And that's what we're talking about today.
Would you happen to have a copy of Dynasty Warriors?
That's how I sounded. Yeah. And then the guy was like, yes, we do.
We do. That is so, that's proper peachy, mate.
No, they don't say peachy. No one says peachy in the UK.
Really?
No,
What do you guys
I've never
say?
heard anyone say that. Proper peachy, mate. Nah.
Proper peachy.
Proper peachy.
Oh, wait, I'm going Australian.
Can we go Australian for the episode?
No.
Nar. Dynasty Warriors. Is that how they sound? I'm sorry.
Dynasty Warriors. I have no idea.
How do the Australians pronounce? They probably say like the British. Dynasty Warriors. I think they pronounce it like that.
I actually don't know.
If there's any Australians listening, tell us how you pronounce the game Dynasty Warriors, because that's what we're talking about today. Dynasty Warriors or Dynasty Warriors 3 is getting a remaster. Jacob, what do you think?
I think it's a slay.
Exactly.
I think this is the moment, and I think it counts.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it does. And to be fair with you, I predicted it. I'm not gonna lie. I knew it was coming because they told me. But to be fair, they flat out told me.
You predicted it.
I predicted it because they told me. No, but I did say it. I was like, guys, there's something coming its way, and I knew about it like 4 years ago. So I knew about this game existing, but I didn't know to what capacity. Like, I didn't think it was going to be just 3. And I know a lot of people are a little bit, what's the word? On the fence about it, but I'm kind of agreeing with Koei in a sense, because I'm like, okay, we're getting 3, but then that means there's more possibility of 4 and 5 coming along the way, and maybe more in the future. But a lot of people are like, why not Dynasty Warriors 2? Why don't you start from the first one?
You know, if they want to start from the first one, they would have to start from the fighting game.
Well, I don't know, because the first one in Japan is Shin Sangoku Musou, right? Which is 2.
No, I'm talking about the fighting game. I'm talking about
No, but that's not-
Sangoku Musou.
Yeah, but that's not. But the anniversary is for Shin Sangoku Musou. It's not for Sangoku Musou, you know? Just saying.
Whatever.
Just saying.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, exactly. But yeah, what do you think of the choice for them releasing it as Dynasty Warriors 3 as opposed to Dynasty Warriors 2?
I will say I probably would have wanted to see Dynasty Warriors 2 being remastered / I know it's called remaster, but I think it's a remake. To me, it's a remake. It's not a remaster to me. It's a remake. I will say, because Dynasty Warriors 2 was the first Dynasty Warriors that I ever played, like literally. So I would have loved to see Dynasty Warriors 2 like get revived like that. But at the same time, I think we all know that Dynasty Warriors 3 is basically like I'm going to say a more expanded version of Dynasty Warriors 2, because it has more characters, more stages, and like so much more stuff. But it uses assets from Dynasty Warriors 2, like the soundtrack, for instance. And it definitely makes sense to say, okay, I don't want to say skip, but let's skip Dynasty Warriors 2 for the remake or the remaster and go for Dynasty Warriors 3 right away. I will, like, just personally, I would have liked to see Dynasty Warriors 2 get remastered or remade, but I'm not mad that they went for 3, because funnily enough, I think 3 is the one Dynasty Warriors game that I never extensively played. Like,
Same.
I played the Japanese version for like a few minutes, and that's only because at the time of playing it, I didn't really understand Japanese that well. So, but I mean, I'm excited, you know?
For me, it's a very interesting one, because as a kid, I started like you with Dynasty Warriors 2, and then I skipped 3 and went straight to 4. Because I didn't know, because back then there was the internet, but it was all in like magazines, and like my sisters, they knew because they used to read like Famitsu and stuff, so they knew from like the Japanese articles and stuff like that. So that's how they knew the new Dynasty Warriors game was coming out, but they didn't know about 3. So, but a lot of people have very fond memories of 3, and I just don't have any memories of it. Like you, I do own a copy of 3. I was reluctant to actually play it, because now I'm like, should I just wait for the remake to actually play it? But then at the same time, I've got the Japanese version. I've got a very rare Korean version of the game, which got Korean dub, which is, to be fair with you, Jacob, I don't know. Once you play Dynasty Warriors in Korean dub, I don't think you can go back to Japanese.
Is it that good?
It's so good, because they use like K-drama actors. And it's like, fuck, it's actually really good. Like, even the NPCs, like, they don't sound goofy. It's weird, because obviously in Dynasty Warriors 3, that's where you get a lot of the memes like, you flaming idiots, take this. Or like, you get all of that. But you don't get that. That goofiness is not there in the Japanese dub or in the Korean dub. It's more serious. And it makes me think, like, are we going to get the original dub for the English version of the remake or the remaster, or
that would be so good.
Are we gonna get a more modern dub using the voice cast from Origins? Which I do like the voice cast from Origins, but I kind of feel like Dynasty Warriors 3 was a goofy game, was a very campy game.
Yeah, it was.
I think it needs, you flaming idiot, like, it needs that level of not taking itself seriously, you know?
Yeah, because one thing about the older Dynasty Warriors games is that they were, I think on one hand, they were like going for some level of seriousness, but at the same time, there were like some comedic parts to them. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that's what was so charming about the games, about the older ones.
And quick question: when you were playing them, were you originally playing them? Because I know the game's got German dub, right? They also got French dub back in the day, Italian, I think, and I think even a Russian dub. But like, were you playing them in German, or were you playing them in English?
Well, I can tell you, I don't know if Dynasty Warriors 5 ever got a German dub. I'm pretty sure it only got like a German menu translation. But also, I don't think that any Dynasty Warriors game after 5 got a German dub. I can tell you that Dynasty Warriors 2 did have a German dub. I don't know about Dynasty Warriors 3. I'm assuming it had a German dub just because why wouldn't it when 2 and 4 also had a German dub. So I'm assuming that Dynasty Warriors 3 also had a German dub. But yeah, they were like the same. It was like the dialogue was pretty serious, but then when you heard like like when the characters did their moves, they were like very like over the top.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to I think it was Diao Chan in Dynasty Warriors 2 when you would like do her charge attacks, she would go like "Ai."
Okay.
Every single time. She would go like when you like normal attack, yeah, and then "Ai."
They should bring it back for this one. Can we get you
They
to dub it?
should. But
Let's-
I don't know if Dynasty Warriors 3 had a German dub. I'm just assuming that it did.
It's interesting because I was going through playing the English dub just for a bit on my PlayStation 2, right? Just to hear the voices. And it's weird because the English voices don't have the battle sounds. They use the Japanese battle sounds.
Oh.
So like I was playing, I can't remember which character. I think it was Sun Zhang Zhang or something. And she said, oh, was it Sun Zhang? It was one of the female characters. And I pressed the Muso button and she was like, Oshiokyo. You know, it's just like, I don't know, like it's a phrase in Japanese that's like, I know Wang Yuanji said it. It's like, time for your punishment or some shit like that. And like she says it in Japanese. I'm like, wait, but this is the English version of the game. Like the rest of the game is sort of dubbed in English. And then they've just got the battle sounds in Japanese. And it's just so weird. But speaking of audio languages for the official name of the game is Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered, because it does include Extreme Legends content.
That is such a mouthful.
It is. I'm just going to call it Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered. But as you said,
I'm going to call it a Dynasty Warriors 3 remake.
Because it
That's
is
what
a
I'm gonna
remake
call
at
it.
the end of the day. Like
It is, yeah.
It's a one-to-one remake. It's being done in Unreal Engine 5, which, to be fair with you, I'm looking at it now, like in terms of the trailers, it looks absolutely great. And it looks like they've done it. I don't know if Dynasty Warriors Origins was done in Unreal Engine, but it looks like when they were testing some stages for the trailer, because they're not going to show full stages, it looks like they were testing it on stages from Origins. I don't know if you noticed that. So I think there was a lot of speculation. Some people were like, oh no, is it actually a one-to-one thing? I think for the purposes of the trailer, they didn't show the full sort of thing, because this game is technically still in development. It's coming out on the 19th of March. But yeah, it's going to have English voiceover, Japanese and Chinese in Mandarin.
Yeah, Mandarin Chinese.
Which is very interesting because these games never got released in China officially. I remember speaking to a friend of mine who is from mainland China, and he came to my house one day. We were playing old school Dynasty Warriors, and I was like, look, you may have not seen this before. And he was like, yeah, we used to have this in China. Like, there was sort of underground arcades where people were importing these games from Japan. And like,
oh my God.
Yeah, this is what he was saying, because I think by the time it was released in China, there was a console ban. So none of these games got released. So I understand why Koei is doing a Mandarin Chinese dub. But then it makes me think, if they're doing a Mandarin Chinese dub, then it's going to be new dubs for English and Japanese, because there's no way that those dubs, I mean, the audio is pretty like, if you took that audio, you'd probably have to either clean it up heavily with like AI or something, because it is it's aged audio, right? Or just re-record it. Imagine re-recording it with the original actors. I think a lot of them have passed away, actually. I know a lot of the Japanese voice cast for the originals have sort of passed away. Sumai, for example.
I mean, it's been a while.
It's been a long time. I mean, it's 25 years of Dynasty Warriors. So, yeah, I think it's a very interesting one that they've chosen for this game, and it's getting multiple releases, which is actually quite good. It's getting PS5, Switch to Nintendo Switch, and Xbox Series of consoles and Steam. But I'm kind of confused why it doesn't get a PS4 release, because if you're running this on the Switch, at least Switch 1 or the Switch 2, I think it should get a PS4 release, in my opinion.
Wait, can you imagine? Oh my god, imagine if for Nintendo Switch 2 they release like the actual remake, and for Nintendo Switch they're just like, oh, it's just the Switch port of Dynasty Warriors 3.
They should do that. This is one thing that I want to see.
Imagine that. That would be. I would literally buy that.
100%.
Even though I have a Switch 2.
And it begs the question: are we going to see a mode? Because a lot of these remakes and remasters allow you to switch between old graphics and new graphics. Bear in mind, these are being made in 2 different engines, but it would be really nice if we can actually go back to the old polygons. And
I would love that.
I would love it, but I don't think many people are going to be introduced, or many people are going to enjoy that. But one thing that is very exciting to me is that the Dynasty Warriors Origins brought a lot of people into the series, right? It got really good reviews, and the combat is very different to old school Dynasty Warriors games. But I'm hoping that this new visual, and this is going to bring a lot of people in. And right, Dynasty Warriors 3, I think, had really good reviews back in the day from IGN and pretty much from everywhere. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a revival of the series, going back to basics with the old school movesets, you know, because I want to see that era of Dynasty Warriors return. I don't like this whole new fancy pantsy, you know, Origins. Origins was good in my opinion, but like it wasn't fulfilling my needs, you know, like I've got needs,
I get that.
It wasn't that, you know, I didn't feel that satisfied with it. And the fact that it ended at Cherby, and I was like, well, fuck that, man. Like, I know it sounds bad, but like, I wanted more of a fuller experience. And there's DLC coming out for Origins, but at the moment this game comes out, fuck DLC. I'm just going to be playing this game. And I'm hoping as well, there's also two-player mode is returning, but they did not mention, this is actually really interesting. They didn't mention in what capacity is that two-player mode. Is it going to be split screen or is it going to be multiplayer? I'm hoping that we get both. That we get split screen.
Me too.
And we get multiplayer, because I think, imagine me and you playing the game in multiplayer. I think that'd be badass. I think it'd be just really fun, you know?
I agree.
We had that before. I mean, they had the capability of that. I think Warriors Orochi 3 had multiplayer, and it was quite fun. It was kind of laggy, but it was quite fun. So I kind of want to see that here, you know?
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think it's just looking at the nostalgia and like seeing all the new costumes, and don't get me wrong, Koei's been technically, I think they've been teasing this sort of thing since Dynasty Warriors 7, right? With that, there was a DLC that had like all the costumes and the stages.
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you remember that?
And yeah, and you could have like, I think Dynasty Warriors 7, that was the one with the village customization, right?
Yes, Dynasty Warriors 7 had that. No, that was that 8? I think
that was 8. No, 7 was the mode where you were like
with
on like the tiles. And I think it was Dynasty Warriors 7 when they started with the with showing like older series, like, or different. I'm trying to, was it Dynasty Warriors 7 or was it Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires? Where I think it was 7 Empires, where you could have like your palace or whatever it was called, like your headquarters, being like headquarters from Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires or Suikoden, or like different like series. And
I think that was it, yeah.
and in Dynasty Warriors 7, they also like brought back like old costumes, I think.
Old course, yeah,
And-
that was the start of Koei abusing that DLC for like
Yeah, because
years
they
to come.
knew the nostalgia sells.
Do you think they're gonna do that with this game? They're just gonna give us like extra DLC. They were like, if you want Empires, you got to pay an extra $20.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, you have Dynasty Warriors 3, but you can have the outfits from 5 if you want.
Do you think that would? I don't know. That would kind of that would piss me off a little bit. I think as well. Do you think?
I don't think it would be good. I don't think it would sell.
No, I don't
I'm
think-
gonna be honest.
I think most likely they won't do that because they want us to buy, because they want us to buy 5 and they want us to buy 4, right? Because this is gonna sell really well, in my opinion. I think
Yeah.
that's looking at the gameplay, looking at even Tomohiko Sho, like his passion for Shin Sangoku Musou, like it makes me hyped to be a Dynasty Warriors fan because I'm not gonna lie,
too.
I think in the last couple of years, or in let's say the last 10 years, right, after the release of Dynasty Warriors 8, I kind of feel like Koei did not care about this series and they were just focusing on other things. Like there have been better Musou games that have been released
That
aren't-
is true.
that
yeah.
aren't Dynasty Warriors. Like what do you call it? That Three Houses.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses Warriors.
Yeah, that one was it. Three Hopes, I think is the name of it. That was a really
Was
good.
it? I don't really remember the name, but
was good.
It was based. Wait, was it the 3 House? Or was it? I don't really remember the name, but I remember the Fire Emblem. Oh, there were 2 Fire Emblem Musou games, if I remember
There
correctly.
was, there was the first Fire Emblem
Yeah.
Musou, which I think had characters from all over Fire Emblem, and then there was the Three Houses one, which I love that game. It was great. It didn't run that well on Switch, but it does run really well on Switch too, which is a good thing.
And admittedly, we know that I think Koei Tecmo, like, didn't they provide the 3D models for the characters in that game? Like in the original Three Houses, I mean, like not even the Warriors game, but I think they provided the models.
They did a lot for that game. They provided models. I think they also did like animations for that game specifically. They were heavily involved.
I
with
recognize
development
some of
for it.
those.
Yeah.
Sometimes as someone who's played the Warriors game for a very long time, you'll recognize when an animation or certain character assets are from like older games. You will recognize that.
And Koei are very good with reusing animations.
And I will also say I recently noticed this again because I told you not too long ago I played a little bit of Warriors All-Stars again. And playing through it, I also played with the characters from Deception. You know, the trap setting game.
Yeah.
Do you remember do you know what I mean?
I do remember that game. I thought it was always a weird one, but yeah, go ahead.
And basically when it made me go back to playing Deception as well. And once again I realized like it's been such a long time since I played that. But I played it and I was like, yo, these characters, the characters that you like try to kill or like, you know, off with your traps, they literally use like assets and customizations from like the Creative Warrior systems, like the hair.
Wow.
and like the I don't know if the clothes are from that, but definitely like the hair and the face, like you immediately recognize that. So yeah, they do love reusing assets.
I mean, even in Warriors Abyss, like the NPCs are the Orochi NPCs. If you
they
know,
are, yeah.
which is actually, I'm like, just make an Orochi game out of it. Come on, we're waiting for
exactly.
that. That being said, I don't know. I'm just really excited for Dynasty Warriors 3, and I'm hoping for the future, and I'm hoping people actually go and buy it. Oh, here's a question: what price point do you think it's going to sell at?
So I'm scared that it's gonna go for like 60 euros.
Okay.
I would like for it to go between 30 to 40 euros. That's my wish, but I think they're gonna sell it at 60.
Girl, they're not going to sell. Yeah, I think 60 euros. I think is the price point, to be fair, because you're getting technically 2 games out of it. You're getting the Extreme Legends, all of that, all of the modes from that. You're getting the additional characters. I think and it's technically a game made from the ground up. Like it's
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm hoping that they don't fuck up with the music, because in recent years they've been doing a lot of remixes, right? And those remixes don't have Masa in them, the guy that makes all of the traditional music for this game.
Yeah.
He hasn't been making that music since Dynasty Warriors 7. They just stopped using him. And obviously you can kind of tell, like, the music from 8 onwards have just tanked. Do you know what I mean? So I hope they bring him back for this.
I agree.
Yeah. Because it's
we also had this conversation not too long ago.
Did we?
Yeah, I talked to you about how I think it was like ever since Dynasty Warriors 7 or something, Dynasty Warriors music just never hit as hard.
Yeah, it doesn't. You know what? I'm waiting for Dynasty Warriors 4 Remastered to come out, because that game is gonna fucking go hard. Like, out of all of the Dynasty Warriors games, I think 4 is my favorite, just because of how like I don't know, when you hear that, there was like one song that was like Eve, I think.
Yeah, that song is peak.
When you hear that and when that music starts playing and it's raining in the game, and you're like, fuck.
And then the flute,
I'm
the
scared,
flute part.
Man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it actually makes you feel like you're fucked. Do you know what I mean? I love that.
Yep.
But it's like, you don't really get that anymore. I think that was one of the, like, the atmosphere in 4 was just like, oh my God. Like, it made me shit my pants. You know what I mean? It's true. As a kid playing that game, you're like, oh my God, I'm absolutely fucked. And then even the intro and like the way that there's like fire in like the menus and shit, you're like, what the actual fuck is going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, it felt like such an edgy game, and you're like, damn. And then you go to 5 and it's all like, oh, hey, it's all airy fairy in Dynasty Warriors 5. It's kind of like Persona 3. You know how Persona 3 is like really like kind of depressing? And then you get to Persona 4.
It definitely is.
And it's like it's like the mystery gang from Scooby-Doo, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it felt like to me.
But I will say, this is the thing for me. I will say, so I don't know about like how in which order you play the Dynasty Warriors games. For me, I remember it being Dynasty Warriors 2 being the first. Then the second one I played was Dynasty Warriors 5. I'm not gonna count the Extreme Legends and whatnot. I'm just gonna like go with the first one I played was 2. Then the second one was 5, and then I found 4. And then I think I played like 6, 7, and at some point I also played. I don't know that meme. Don't expect me to react to it.
Someone is going to react to it.
I've heard of it. I just don't know.
I don't know it either, but it just sounds so cool. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Continue.
No, you're fine. But yeah, at some point I played 6, 7, 8, and around that time I bought the Japanese version of 3 from the Japanese PlayStation Store. But like basically I always had the feeling like from 2, 3, and 4, those 3 games to me, even though 4 was without a doubt the edgiest, 2, 3, and 4 still had this goofy vibe to me. I can't explain it. Even if 4 was edgy as hell, it was still goofy as heck. But like starting 5 to me was like the first Dynasty Warriors game that actually felt like it took itself seriously. Of course, there were some like, like small choke points in the game, but like though they were like so minimal that compared to 2, 3, and 4, 5 is like, I think 5 might be like, if anyone is considering getting into Dynasty Warriors, 5 is probably one of the most solid points to get into the Dynasty Warriors. I agree with you.
I think it's the most friendly one to get into as well, because each story, every character has an individual storyline within that game. And I think that's what makes it a lot more serious, because, you're not playing as Sun Jian in the Battle of Cherby. Do you know what I mean? Because that's how it was in Dynasty Warriors 4. Like, you could still play, even after Sun Jian died, you could still play as him, which is kind of goofy, right? And I think also...
they didn't really, they took the approach from 2. They basically were like, okay, you are a warrior from Wu, and you have these battles to do.
Correct.
And that's what they followed from 2, 3, and to 2, 3, and 4. And starting with 5, as you mentioned, every single character had their own story. And the good thing is, it wasn't just like random, but like it really explored the characters. I don't know how much it explores the actual like personalities, like historic personalities, but just like going into the characters, like it really explores the characters as they're portrayed by Koei Tecmo. And like when you play like as Shenji, for instance, right? You remember in Dynasty Warriors 5 they had these small like narrating parts
Yes.
of the characters
Before
like,
each battle.
I am Shenji, daughter of or stepdaughter of Yuan. What was his? No, her husband was Yuan Shi.
I think so, yeah. Can we talk about her for a second? She wasn't she like, she was married to him, and then Sao P was like, sorry, no, you're married to me now. Isn't that a bit fucked? It's weird, no?
I mean,
and she just accepted
I guess so, but no, I don't think she just accepted it, because you have to take into account. Oh, probably you probably heard that. But basically, the way like in the game, it's like portrayed as, yeah, she just ran with. Sorry, I'm used to saying Cow P because that's what I grew up with.
Can we bring back Cow P and Cow Cow? Just for this game.
I unironically, I miss Cow P and Cow Cow.
Same. I do miss it. Let's bring it back.
Or Shinkai.
Oh, yeah, exactly. This is another thing. I'm sorry, I'm going on another tangent, but GALP is all about tangents. Let's bring that back. Let's bring it back. Because that's where the goofiness came from, right? Because I think Dynasty Warriors 7, I think, is when it sort of started to go back to Cao Cao and Cao Pi and all of that. They used actual proper pronunciations. And I noticed in Origins, there are moments in which Zhang Fei says Cao Cao. I've noticed that, and I'm like, is someone putting that in as an Easter egg? Or did they just forgot to, like, do you know what I mean? So I kind of hope that in this game, there's like a toggle button where you can switch between Cao Pi and...
Toggle button between Cao Pi and Cao Pi.
Like a nostalgia mode, and it just changes all their pronunciations to be wrong. Yeah, like,
I remember,
instead of Sun Se, it's Sun Si. Whatever. What did they call him? Was it Sun Si?
Who?
You know Sun Se?
Oh, they just said Sun Se.
Oh, okay. Well... Or Sun Xuan. They called him Sun Quan. Remember that?
Sun Quan, yeah. Sun Quan.
Oh, who else? There was some weird name. Oh, you know what annoys me? In Origins, they don't call him Lu Bu.
What do you call him?
They call him Louis Bu.
Louis Bu?
Louis Bu. It's like Louis Bu. It's like a British name. Louis Bu.
Louis Bu.
Louis Bu. I've got myself a gold plated Le Bebe.
Lou Boo Boo.
Le Bebe.
My friend made that edit.
I love that. Can we get that lady to do? Can we get her to do a cameo where she's
I
just
have
saying,
the one and only 24 karat gold limited edition Dynasty Warriors 3 Lou Boo Boo.
Yeah, can we get her to do that? How much do you think that'll cost? Is she on cameo? I hope she is.
You have to check. I have no idea.
I'm checking now. Cameo La Boo Boo lady. I don't even know her name. She's just a
Me either.
La Boo Boo lady.
Let me check.
I was in a store today. I know I'm going on. Oh no, she is on cameo. Fuck yeah, she is. Okay, how much is it?
How much are her cameos?
The La Boo Boo lady. Okay, wait, no. Okay, no. It's showing on TikTok. I need to know what's her name.
Lil Bolts.
Is that her name?
Lil's Bulls Marbella. Is that her name?
What?
Here, I think this is her name.
Oh, she's Spanish. Okay, she's not.
Yeah, she is. I think she's like she's like Spanish, but she has a
British accent.
Yeah, she does, because I know that. Oh, Yeah, she does have a cameo, and book a personal video 1720
What?
is
Okay,
not
fuck, we need to do that now.
This is not a bad. This is not bad.
Can we get her to do that? Okay, send me the link for this cameo because I cannot find it.
I just sent it.
Did you? Okay, damn. Okay, Discord. What the fuck? Okay. Shit. Book a personal video from £15.
Yeah,
Can I do this now?
probably.
Other ways to connect. Send a message for £4.50. Do you think she'll do it?
Send her the picture that I sent you.
Yeah, can we do that? Oh my god.
Of the Lububu.
Of the Lububu. Lububu.
Here, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it your way again,
Please,
just so you have it.
This is gonna be one of the greatest memes on the podcast. No one's gonna get it in a year because I think Lububu sort of died down, right?
The Lububu.
If we do it, how long do you think you'll get her to do?
I think it's probably, well, like it says, like her average is like 30 seconds.
What? To respond?
Yeah, it's. Oh no! I like her videos are like.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do,
But
for the I'm gonna.
it says available for 24-hour delivery. So.
Okay. By the next episode, I'm gonna pay for the Labubu lady. It's cheap, right? I'm gonna pay for the Labubu lady, and I'm going to. Should we get it animated as well? Like, okay, this is too much. We'll get the Labubu lady to do this meme, and we'll use it on all of our promotional material for the game. Even when the game comes out, we'll use that as well. I think that was a great idea. Thank you, Jacob.
You're welcome.
I'm actually fucking gonna do this. This is insane. Oh, well, I love it. I love it so much. I love that we went down this rabbit hole of the
Me
Labubu.
too.
Of the Lububu.
Lububu.
Lububu. Oh man. Yeah. You know what? I'm surprised she still makes content after she got cancelled, but maybe that's why her cameos are so cheap. Do you think?
Honestly, I don't know for sure. I can't say anything.
No, we can't
on
say
that.
anything, but that's
Maybe
just
100%
insane.
real with you.
Can we see if there's other? I'm sorry to go on this tangent. Is there any other cameos we can get? Oh, that is a great idea. I love that. I'm so that made my day. Is there other people? Oh my god, there's some really weird cameo creators on here. We can get Nigel Farage. Actually, maybe. Oh, he's a bit expensive though. Nigel Farage.
Can we get Shinji's voice actress?
Maybe. What's her name?
She has a bunch of voice actors.
Well, okay, pick your favorite one, and then we'll. Can we get Zenji to do the Lububu meme as well?
Imagine
Can we just get that? We just get all the Dynasty Warriors voice actors to do it. We get the Lubu one as well. The guy that does Lubu. Lububu. Oh my god. Okay,
I think my favorites were either. I think my favorites were probably Michelle Ruff or Wendy Lee.
Ooh, wasn't Wendy Lee?
Because-
she was a voice in Persona, right? I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
She was a voice of, was it Naoto? And then she just never got credited or something like that. Oh no. She was a voice of Yukiko, right? I think, was it? No.
I thought
No,
for
she was the voice of
second that-
Nanako. Was she the voice of Nanako? She was the voice of someone.
Didn't she voice Fuka?
No, wait. Let's check. Wendy Lee.
No, wait. Who did she? Let me
I'm
check.
checking behind the voice actors. Let's see what she was in. Wendy Lee. All the credited roles. She's the voice of Blanc in Neptunia. No one cares about that game. Sorry, even though it's like it's getting its 15th anniversary. No one really cares about Neptunia. It's weird because Neptunia started in the same year as GALP, which is kind of insane to think about. What is she in? Can we just stop?
She voices in the Persona 4 anime, and she voices one of the teachers in Persona 3 Reload.
Oh, you're right. She is the voice of Fuka.
Well, that's a thing. Nobody's ever confirmed it, I believe, because I don't think Fuka's voice actress ever got confirmed.
I think it's
maybe in Arena, but
yeah, I can see it for dancing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can see it for dancing, and she's also the voice of Clover in Zero Escape.
Yeah, that's what I was looking her up for.
Yeah,
Exactly. I remember. I was like, I know this voice actress. Yeah.
and she's also the voice of Fuka. Yeah, and you're right. She's the voice of. I think she's the old voice of Fuka. She's not the new voice of Fuka. She's in a lot of anime actually. This is kind of okay. She's the voice of Shinsai, Dakiao, and Zenji in Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of voices.
Look at what I DM'd you real quick.
Yeah. I can cut it out if you want. It's not a problem.
No, not yet.
What else? She's the voice of Ayane as well.
Oh, and Dead or Alive?
In Dead or Alive Dimensions. I don't know about the modern Dead or Alive games.
Listen. Koei Tecmo, Team Ninja, if you're listening to this, please with a B. Please. Please remaster Dead or Alive Dimensions for modern systems.
Thank you.
Please do that.
I'm glad someone said it. We need
because that game was my very first Dead or Alive game. Like that game got me into Dead or Alive. And it is such an amazing game.
You know, I'm sorry to cut you off here, right? You know, she's the voice of Yao Chan in Cassette 2.
Yeah.
She's like in everything. I'm guessing now she doesn't get that much work. So maybe it might be quite easy to get her on. Because she's like, what do you call it? Like, oh man, she's the voice of Bulma in like the original Dragon Ball series. Okay, shit, man. She's pretty big in the voice acting world. Okay, let's see if she's in okay, let's see if she's on Cameo. Because if she is, we can get Cameo from her to do the little
yeah.
But in whose voice? That's the question. Can we get it in like I was gonna say, can we get it in like Fuka's voice? But I don't think that would work.
No, get her in Shenji's voice.
Okay, we'll do it in if she's there, we'll get it in Genji's voice. Oh no, she's not on it. Fuck.
What about Michelle Ruff? Because she used to, she did the voice acting for Shenji in Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 and the Warriors Orochi. Oh, she does have one.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's on Cameo. Okay, yeah, okay. She's on Cameo. Her cameos are pretty expensive though.
I mean, yeah,
because she's got two. She's got the business one, and we'd probably have to put it under business. I'm not paying £350 for a fucking cameo. Too much. Unless
you better not put this in the episode, by the way.
Oh, why? Oh, sorry. In case we wanted Michelle Ruff on the podcast. Fuck. Okay. I'll cut that out. It's fine. I'll still get a cameo from her. A personal one.
Personal one.
And then put it on the podcast.
You can get it and then show it to me.
Yeah, okay. No, but it's not fun. Or
you can get me one for my birthday. That's fine,
okay. But it will have to be the Labubu meme.
Oh, you could just, you know what? Sure.
Yeah. It's the rules. It's the rules.
Do your thing, bestie.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I think that's, I don't know. I think this is the best place to end the episode. It's just,
you think?
Yeah. We talked about it all.
Nice.
We talked about Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered. We talked about Labubus. You know what? Actually, I want to... Labubus. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I was in the store today. I was in Hamley's, the toy store. As you do. I was buying Gundams, and then this whole area was just like covered in Labubus, and I'm like, do people still like Labubus? Do you know what I mean? Like, I was just
some do, yeah.
Like, they're so easy to get now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like it was like back in the day. It was hard, and now it's just so easy. They're just there. Like, I'm like, ugh, fuck the Labubus, you know. Let's see do you think we can get a Labubu made?
That would be amazing.
Okay,
but it has to be like a custom one.
Yeah, we can. I can ask to make a sample. Yeah, I've seen someone that's done like their own faces on the Labubus, right? But I need to get that. Can we get? I think Koei would probably get really angry if I did that.
No, I think as long as we don't sell it, it should
Okay,
be
we can do it
fine.
though. We can do it as like epic podcast merch, the Lububu. I'll make one for you and one for me. That'd be great. Yeah, well, let's
Yes.
do that. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, done. Oh, this is great. This is all coming together. You know what? A lot of amazing things happened in this episode where Jacob has returned. I kind of feel like I was a little bit depressed doing the podcast. You guys can tell as well, right? Because when I'm doing the podcast on my own, it's always like, hey guys, it's me, Bish. And then now I'm full of energy, right? Because I've got my best mate to talk to, and we can actually fuck around and talk about, you know, we would have never have thought about doing getting the cameo. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the official Labubu lady.
The Labubu.
The Labubu lady.
Labubu.
Labubu. Can we get her to do one? Because she does it in Spanish as well. Can we get her to do one in Spanish as well?
I mean, I don't speak Spanish very well.
Okay. Can we get her to do one in German? That would actually be very difficult for her, I guess.
That would be funny.
But it would be
like,
hilarious, right?
Ich habe. I need you to do it in German.
Why would I do it in German? It would just sound like Arnold.
Because you always see. Here's the thing: if I tell you to speak German, you just do like you just do Arnold.
But you know
I
what?
want you. Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna? Give me some stuff
I'm
to say?
gonna write this, and I want you to try it and say it in normal German.
Normal, but I don't have a German accent.
No, you
It's
don't
just
need
gonna- it's
one.
gonna
I just,
sound like
I just want you
British.
to try and I just want you to try and say it.
Okay. You're typing. Okay. Well, is it bad words?
No, I'm trying. I'm writing the Lububu thing.
Oh, okay. You're live translating the Labubu sentence.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That Labubu lady is such a phenomenon. Like, she's actually made the Labubu trend quite fun. Just because of how dumb it is. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, she did one where it's like, I've got the magical floating Labubu, and she gets like a pair of scissors, and you can clearly see the thread, and she's like cutting around the thread. It's amazing.
Yeah. One thing I love is when she does like the don't believe me, I have this device, and then she like puts the device which like proves like something is real gold,
Oh yeah.
and she puts it onto the Labubu, and then it just like plays the grinder notification. The grinder
Only the OGs will
notification
get that.
sound.
The original.
The trrrt.
I love, you know what? I love those videos when people just like randomly play it. It's great. It's a phenomenon. We love it. How long does it take?
Okay, I want you to read this.
Oh shit!
Try
I'm
to
I can't read
do
this.
it.
Okay, I'll try my best. Ich habe den Einzigarten. Sorry, so that's Arnold's coming out, right? Dynasty Warriors 3 Lububu. Es gibt davon nur einen einzigen und er heißt unbesagbar. Did I say it right?
It was not that terrible. I'm gonna be honest with
yeah.
you.
I can write
You
that on my
didn't
CV
do
now.
half bad. I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Ich habe den einzigartigen Dynasty Warriors 3 Lububu. Es gibt davon nur einen einzigen und er ist unbezahlbar.
Can we get her to do it and then we dub you over the video? Can we do that? I would love that. I think that'd be
Just be
fucking amazing.
dubbing.
Yeah, you'll be dubbing the video, and if we just be her and you dubbing it, I think that'd be great. Oh my God.
Notice how I said Dynasty Warriors 3 instead of Dynasty Warriors 3.
Oh, okay. What was that?
Okay.
Okay. No, okay.
I can still say Dynasty Warriors 3.
I think that sounds a bit weird.
Well, I'm sorry, that German sounds weird to you.
It sounds a little bit odd.
You know, if I had to translate Dynasty Warriors 3 literally, it would be Dynastie Krieger 3.
Krieger? What the fuck is that?
Krieger, Warriors is Krieger.
Krieger. Okay, that sounds cool.
Like this. Because Krieg
Krieg.
also means war in English, so.
Ah. Okay, that's interesting. You know what? We've learned a lot today. And if you guys learned a lot, let us know in the comments below. I don't think anyone's listening this far along, but if you are, you're an OG and we appreciate that. And yeah, Jacob, I think it's time to end the episode. Any final words that you want to say?
Don't pursue Lubu.
Don't pursue Lubu. I was thinking you were going to say something else, one that we had to get permission
Oh,
for.
yeah. Stay sexy.
Okay, see you guys.